Making electric vehicles at scales never seen before is Tesla's specialty. From securing long-term supply deals ahead of major global supply shortages to forming state-of-the-art gigafactories around the world, such as the Giga Berlin and Austin, Texas, Tesla is more than ever well-positioned for unimaginable growth. And in this video, we will talk about the key reasons why Tesla stock is one of the best investments of our time, especially in this inflationary period. And I just want to say real quick that if you find this video informative, consider subscribing and hitting the bell notification icon so you don't miss the next video. On April 7th, Tesla had one of the most important breakthroughs yet of the opening of the Texas Gigafactory, which is now currently the largest factory on Earth by volume. That is no joke. I mean, Elon Musk even talked about it.
But if you put the building on its side, it's taller than the Burj Khalifa. That's to scale. It's 80 feet tall. It's equivalent to 3 pentagons. So when a building is measured in units of pentagon, you know it's quite large. This is the largest factory building in the world by volume. So yeah.
And although we could talk all day about the flashy lights and the partying and the amazing drone show that even left people stopping on the side of the highway, the most jaw-dropping aspect of this event was basically what Elon Musk has actually revealed to all of us. So just a couple of weeks earlier, Elon was just opening a brand new gigafactory in Germany near Berlin. And in part of the presentation, Elon was actually talking about the start of Tesla Master Plan number 3. And just as a recap for anybody who might not be aware, Tesla has a secret plan broken down into 3 parts. Part number 1 consisted of building a compelling sports car, and then using the money from the sports car to build an affordable car, and then using the money from that affordable car to build an even more affordable car, and while doing the above, also providing zero-emission electric power generation. And as you guys already know, the sports car was the original Tesla Roadster, then followed by the Model S, which was also followed by the Model X, which surprisingly was still cheaper than the original Roadster at the time. And let's not forget the merger with the Solar City, resulting in Tesla's ability to move into Master Plan number 2, which consisted of creating beautiful solar roofs with seamlessly integrated battery storage, now also known as Powerwalls. And the part 2 of the master plan also included the expansion of electric vehicle production lines to address all major segments, not just the luxury segments with the Model X and Model S, but also the creation of a smaller sedan and mid-size SUV with the Model 3 and Model Y, and also developing self-driving capabilities that are 10 times safer than a human driving on manual, enabling your car to even having the possibility to earn money even if you're not even using it. And as of today in 2022, we already know that Tesla has achieved all of the Tesla Plan Part 1 and at least most of Tesla Plan Part 2. Although full autonomous driving and having Tesla make money for you as a robotaxi is still not fully here yet, the breakthrough with the FSD beta is now closer than ever. It's only a matter of time. In the meantime, this is just about the right time for Tesla to start Master Plan number 3, which is now all about massive growth that we have never seen before.
So we want to try to do as much of that as possible, and I think we're actually doing a pretty good job. Like we're growing by 70-80% a year on average, and maybe even faster than that in the future.
And I mean, this is not even an exaggeration. If we look at the chart over here, we can see that Tesla has been growing on an average of at least 70% year over year, which indeed makes it the fastest growing company that is also producing a product at large scale. And while most analysts in Wall Street are sticking to the 50% conservative growth aspect, we know that Tesla is already well positioned with the brand new 2 factories for this amazing massive growth for the future. And this brings me to one of the biggest reasons why Tesla is still dominating today, and Tesla stock is still a buy, in my opinion, long term. And it all boils down to the machine that builds the machine, aka the Tesla Gigafactory. Tesla's ability to optimize its factory is one of the biggest reasons why Tesla right now is going to see tremendous growth, even if we're just paying attention to the cars section, because we all know that Tesla doesn't just do cars. Up until recently, Tesla had been manufacturing with outdated factory layouts, which then limited its development and growth. It wasn't until the Gigafactory in Shanghai, China, that Tesla was able to reconfigure its factory for optimal efficiency. And I mean, we just need to look at the Tesla results from 2021. Tesla was able to achieve an efficiency that we have never seen before, which allowed Tesla to grow deliveries to near 1 million vehicles just last year in 2021. However, the new efficiencies just got multiplied yet again with 2 brand new factories that are going to press the accelerator in this tremendous growth.
The thing that we thought makes sense is to really think of it like a chip, like an integrated circuit. Combine everything together in one package, and now this is what you get. So this is a case of raw materials come in one side, they get formed into a cell, then get formed into a pack, then we cast the front and rear body. The pack itself is structural, and out comes a finished product. So it's raw materials in one side, cars out the other side. So we're building our own battery cells. We think the most advanced cell in the world here at Giga Texas. And we think over time this will probably be the biggest cell factory in the world.
And Elon is right. Once you have a coherent and efficient layout, you will continue to have the most efficient manufacturing the world has ever seen. At this point, Tesla can continue to copy and paste this layout paired up with extreme automation. And as long as material supplies are secured, Tesla will continue to have the most efficient production ever yet. And Tesla is always 5 steps ahead of the competition by securing multi-year, long-term contracts for its supply of lithium as well as other materials such as iron phosphate to be able to have a solid ground with these new factories so that way Tesla can meet its goals in production. No matter how many times GM or any other car manufacturer competitor keeps saying that they're going to continue to catch up to Tesla or be able to ramp up their EV production, Tesla is the only auto manufacturer that right now has long-term secured contracts to be able to continue to have lithium supplies for such projects. And that is one of the biggest differences Tesla has over its competitor. Not only is it the 2 mega factories that are going to be the most efficient ones that we have ever seen, but also the ability to secure contracts ahead of time in a time in which now we have shortages from all kinds. Chip shortages, material shortages, you name it. Tesla has it covered. And with an initial production of both Giga Berlin and Texas at 500,000 cars per year, initially, we're talking about an additional 1 million vehicles on top of the nearly 1 million vehicles that Tesla was already able to do. So in my opinion, and this is just an opinion, I personally think that Tesla can do, at the very least, 1.9 million vehicles at the end of 2022. That could be taken as a prediction, but in the end of the day, it's just my opinion, just with the initial production volumes. We also know that this is not the end goal for Tesla. 500,000 vehicles is just the beginning. Giga Texas and Giga Berlin should be able to have a future upscalable capacity of up to 2 million vehicles per factory. That's right, we're talking about up to 4 million vehicles out of just those 2 factories. We're not even talking about the future scalability of Giga Shanghai in China, also potentially reaching the same 2 million, and also the factory in Fremont finally being able to finish its new updates to be able to increase its productions. So what can we take away from this video? Tesla is basically unstoppable. Elon Musk keeps screaming on the top of his lungs that they not only have become the leader in this sector, they actually have a plan. And if we can learn anything from looking at the execution from Tesla's plan part number 1 and part number 2, we can learn that Tesla will definitely have a high, very, very high chance of achieving master plan number 3. And what is master plan number 3? Massive growth of at least 70 to 80% growth or more per year. We're talking about massive growth here that is going to blow up everybody's expectations, guaranteed. Now, this is not financial advice, but I definitely am and continue to put my money where my mouth is, and that is on buying more Tesla stock. It is understandable that the macro environment of the market is going to be affecting Tesla stock a lot because Tesla is a growth company. And when it comes to growth, a lot of the uncertainty causes a lot of volatility. But if you ask me, Tesla's looking like a big discount right now because we literally just knocked out almost $100 out of the stock just last week. And if you're a long-term Tesla investor, I can tell you that Tesla stock is definitely going to be one of the best investments you can have in this inflationary period. If you found this video helpful or informative, consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next video. Give the video a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.